Now, for the last couple of weeks, funeral coffin dance video meme have been trending on almost different social media platforms, but today we're going to look at how it all started. How did we get here? My name is Dennis Duke and welcome to this particular channel. If you're new, please make it a point to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my different social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Dennis Duke UG. Now, for starters, pallbearers are the people who carry the casket to the grave. Many pallbearers dress up formally and observe a high degree of respect while conducting their work. This has, however, been defied by a group of Ghanaian pallbearers known as Benjamin's Company, who introduced a different version of giving their last respect to the loved ones. Now, this group will dance all the funny strokes and do all the funny activities to the casket, including hoisting it in the air as they walk with it to the grave. And as a result, many fans across the globe have received this with, of course, humor. And now that we are under lockdown, almost every country we found something to laugh about. But how did we get here? Now, the first video of these dancing pallbearers made its way to YouTube on January 22nd, 2015, and it was uploaded by an American blogger, Traveling Sisters. This received over 2.9 million views in 3 years, something that had never happened to the channel. Now, on 27th of July 2017, another video was uploaded to YouTube by BBC when they were interviewing the leader of the group, Benjamin Iduo. This, however, did not get as good viewership as the first video. Now, the person to upload an actual meme video was a TikTok user commonly known as Lawyer GGMU. Now, that was uploaded on the 26th Feb 2020. What was so fascinating was that he edited the video depicting a fail clip with the Astronomia soundtrack, and it ended with the dancing pallbearers. Now, the Astronomia, sorry for the pronunciation if at all it's giving me a hard time. Now, the Astronomia song was a collaboration of Russian Tony Iggy and the Dutch electronic music duo Vincentone, yes, which was sung in 2010 and later remixed in 2014. Now, that is just a brief background of how this all started, and from there, different users on TikTok, different users on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram did pick that meme and started doing it on different fails across the globe. Now, how the Ghanaians treat funerals. Now, Ghanaian funerals are not only an occasion to mourn, but also an opportunity to celebrate the life of the deceased one. In Ghana, the number of mourners that attend funerals matter a lot. The more the better, and they spend as much money on funerals as on weddings, sometimes even more. That is so surprising that the bereaved families have to provide food, drinks, music, and dance for their guests. Actually, it is estimated that an average funeral could cost between $20,000 to $25,000 US. This escalated by expensive caskets, and these coffins usually come in different shapes and styles depending on what the deceased's wish was or the family demands. Now, the dress code too depends on what the family wants, and usually costumes are made, or custom-made costumes or clothes are printed. Funerals are usually characterized with somber, low-key mood and crying in most African countries, but also elsewhere in the world. Unlike in Ghana, where funerals are more of a social event attended to by a large number of mourners, which could even reach thousands. Now, according to reports, colorful billboards that announce funeral arrangements are even printed and placed at strategic spots for everybody to see. Weekends are usually the best times for these funerals, and most frequently on Saturdays and Sundays, mourners usually dress in black or black and red, traditional funeral clothing, who may travel to other towns or villages for miles and miles to reach. Now, that's a brief background of how it all started and how we all got here. My name is Dennis Duke. If you're new here, please subscribe, but don't forget to follow me on my different social media platforms. What is your say about this particular dance? Go to the comment section and leave a comment. I love you so much. Until then, it's a goodbye.